Yesterday, I think about 25 of us walked up to the Facilities Management Services office, and we stood in the waiting room and we said, can we please have a copy of the arborist's report? We were very polite. We didn't disturb their workplace apart from making our request, our inquiry, and we were told no, they would only release the report on the authorisation of the Chief Operating Officer, Professor Peter Creamer. So it all comes back to him. That was a lot of fun yesterday. Last night, somebody stuffed this document into my letterbox at home. This is the request proposal for the provision of arboricultural services. This contains the arborist's report. The report, the university's got its request for proposal at the start, and the very first point is that the university aims to maintain and improve environmental and aesthetic values at the university. That's fantastic. We all agree that that's a good idea. Facilitating the ongoing safety of students. We all want that too. We do not want to retain dangerous trees in the landscape unless we can make them safe. Any contractors are to ensure procedures are in place for the management of wildlife should it be encountered during pruning or tree removal works. We have seen, and if you've been on our Facebook site, I'm sure you've also seen video images of trees being dropped onto the ground. Trees that are known to contain hollows, which are inhabited by animals such as sugar gliders and brush-tailed possums. The contractors on one of those trees that they felled also found that the hollow was inhabited by a hive of angry bees, and the tree had to be left on the ground for 3 days. One of UNE's staff, who's been a beekeeper for years, was contacted, and they said, can you do something about this? I think that by then the bees were not in any mood to negotiate. The proposal document also says that the contractors are to identify and mark trees that require works to be performed. When I was out here on Saturday morning, I had a nice chat to the contractor. I explained who I was, my concerns. I said to him, my beef is not with you. I'm just trying to understand, I'm trying to get information. I said to him, is there any way I can walk across the campus and identify, have you marked the trees in any way so that we can see which trees are slated for removal? The contractor said, no, we deliberately didn't do that because that would raise the attention that these trees are going to be removed. So it was kept secret. And it outlines 113 trees across the campus, 78 of which are listed in this column here as just saying removal. They've been assessed, and removal is the action that the university has decided to take.
Action recommended by the arborist?
That we do not know. So what this reveals is that what we've seen this last week is not going to stop next year or the year after. These are more trees that will be managed out of existence in years to come. That's why it's so important that we convince the university that the approach that they're taking, their approach which is to stonewall, to keep things secret, is not the way to do it. This is creating a lot of upset people, people who feel like they've been lied to. This is not the way that management should proceed with a diverse community.